Hello dear students, welcome to my class. Students, you know that cells divide and increase in number. Most cells divide after they have achieved a certain size. In case of eukaryotes, there are two major forms of division that occurs in cell: mitosis, and meiosis. So in this video, we will be studying about the two types of the cell division: mitosis and meiosis. See, what is cell division? Cell division happens when a parent cell divides into two or more cells. The newly formed cells are called as daughter cells. Cell division usually occurs as a part of the larger cell cycle. All cells reproduce by splitting into two, where each parental cell gives rise to two daughter cells. See, all cells reproduce by splitting into two, where each parental cell gives rise to two daughter cells. These newly formed daughter cells could themselves divide and grow, giving rise to a new cell population that is formed by the division and growth of a single parental cell and its descendant. In other words, such cycles of growth and division allow a single cell to form a structure consisting of millions of cells. Now, what are the types of cell division? There are two distinct types of cell division, out of which the first one is vegetative division, wherein each daughter cell duplicates the parent cell. This process is called as mitosis. The second one is meiosis, which divides into four haploid daughter cells. It is meiosis. In this diagram, you can see the two types of the cell division, mitosis and the meiosis. See, these are the various phases of mitosis: prophase, prometaphase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Meiosis also has these phases: prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1, then prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2 and telophase 2. Now let us discuss about these two types of cell division in detail. The first type is mitosis. Mitosis is that step in the cell cycle where the newly formed DNA is separated and two new cells are formed with the same number and kinds of chromosomes as the parent nucleus. In mitosis, what happens? The DNA is separated. Two new cells are formed with the same number and kind of chromosome as the parent nucleus has. Cell division is the driving process of reproduction at the cellular level. Most eukaryotic cells divide in a manner where the ploidy means the number of chromosomes. So here the ploidy or the number of chromosomes remains the same, except in the case of germ cells where the number of chromosomes is halved. Mitosis is the phase of the cell cycle where the nucleus of a cell is divided into two nuclei. See, mitosis, it is the phase of a cell cycle where the nucleus of a single cell is divided into two nuclei with an equal amount of genetic material in both daughter nuclei. See, after division of the single nuclei, the new nuclei formed are known as the daughter nuclei. It succeeds the G2 phase and is succeeded by the cytoplasmic division. Then the separation of the nucleus takes place. Mitosis is essential for the growth of the cells and the replacement of the worn out or the dead cells. The abnormalities during mitosis may alter the DNA. So it may result in the genetic disorders. What are the features of mitosis? In each cycle of cell division, two daughter cells are formed from the parent cell. The cell is also known as the equational cell division. because the chromosomal number in the parent cell and the daughter cell is the same. What is called as equational cell division? Because there is equal number of chromosomes in the parent cell as well as in the daughter cell. In plants, mitosis leads to the growth of vegetative parts of the plant like root tip, stem tip, etc. The segregation or separation and combination do not occur in this process. The stages of mitosis. Right before prophase, the cell spends most of its life in the interphase, where preparations are made before the beginning of mitosis. Mitosis, it doesn't take place immediately, it needs the proper preparation. So it is done in the interphase. So the DNA is copied here. However, since the actual process involves the division of the nucleus, prophase is technically the first stage of this process. The first stage of mitosis is prophase technically. Actually, the cell is in the phase called as interphase, but it is the resting stage or the preparation stage. The technically first stage of mitosis is prophase. The different stages of mitosis occurring during cell division are given as follows. First is interphase. Before entering mitosis, a cell spends a period of its growth under interphase. It undergoes the following phases when in interphase. First is G1 phase. This is the period before the synthesis of DNA. S phase. This is the phase during which the DNA synthesis takes place. G2 phase. This is the phase between the end of DNA synthesis and the beginning of prophase. What is prophase? The prophase is immediately followed by S and G2 phases of the cycle. See, this is also the first step of cell division, prophase. So here the prophase is immediately followed by S and G2 phase of the cycle. Prophase is marked by the condensation or the coiling of the genetic material to form compact mitotic chromosomes composed of two chromatids attached at the centromere. The completion of prophase is characterized by the initiation of the assembly of the mitotic spindle, the microtubules and the proteinaceous components of cytoplasm that help in the process. Then the nuclear envelope starts disintegrating. Here you can see the process of prophase. See these chromosomes, they come at the center. The nuclear envelope starts disintegrating. Disintegrated means it gets removed. See, these are the two poles of the cell. This is the first pole, this is the second pole. And here at the center, there are the chromosomes. So this process happens at prophase. Metaphase. At this stage, the microtubules start pulling the chromosomes with equal force. So now here the chromosomes are being pulled by the microtubules. Now here the chromosomes lie at the center or the middle of the cell. This region is known as the metaphase plate. Thus, each cell gets an entire functioning genome. See the arrangement of the chromosome at the metaphase. They are aligned at the middle of the cell. Anaphase. The splitting of the sister chromatids marks the onset of anaphase. Now see these sister chromatids, they get separated. The sister chromatids become the chromosome of the daughter nuclei. The chromosomes are then pulled towards the pole by the fibers attached to the kinetochores of each chromosome. The centromere of each chromosome leads at the edge while the arms trail behind it. Last phase is telophase. The chromosomes that cluster at the two poles, they start coalescing into an undifferentiated mass. The chromosomes start to come together and they form an undifferentiated mass. Then the nuclear envelope starts forming around it. After that, the nucleolus, Golgi bodies, and endoplasmic reticulum complex, which had disappeared after prophase, it starts to reappear. What is the significance of mitosis? Mitosis is responsible for the development of zygote into an adult. In mitosis, there is equal distribution of chromosomes to each daughter cell. It is responsible for the growth and development of an individual. Mitosis maintains the constant number of chromosomes in all body cells of an organism. It is required for asexual reproduction, vegetative propagation in plants, and also responsible for repair and regeneration of the damaged tissues. Mitosis helps in maintaining the purity of genome as there is no recombination or crossing over takes place. So it helps to maintain the purity of the genome. Mitosis is responsible for repair and regeneration of old and damaged cells in animals. For example, gut epithelium, blood cells, etc. Next type of cell division is meiosis. Meiosis is a type of cell division that results in 4 daughter cells, each with half the number of chromosomes of the parent cell. Meiosis is the process in which a single cell divides twice to form 4 haploid daughter cells. These cells are the gametes, sperms in the males and the eggs in the females. The process of meiosis is divided into 2 stages. Each stage is subdivided into several phases. Now see the phases of meiosis. The 2 main stages are meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. It is divided into prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1 and cytokinesis 1. Meiosis 2 is divided into prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2 and cytokinesis 2. Meiosis 1. The first step is prophase 1. Here the nuclear envelope disintegrates, means it starts to get removed. The chromosomes begin to condense, means they come together. Then spindle fibers appear. Next step is prometaphase 2. Here the spindle fibers attach to the chromosomes at the centromere. Then metaphase 1. The homologous chromosomes align at the equatorial plate, ensuring genetic diversity among the offsprings. Anaphase 1. Here the homologous chromosomes are pulled towards the opposite pole. Homologous means the same type of chromosomes. So these are pulled towards the opposite poles. Then next is telophase 1. Here the spindle fibers disappear. The nuclear envelope is reformed. And next is cytokinesis 1. The cytokinesis means breaking down of the cytoplasm. So the cytoplasm and the cell division resulting in 2 non-identical diploid daughter cells. Next is meiosis 2. So first step is prophase 2. Here the chromatin condenses into chromosomes. The nuclear envelope disintegrates. The centrosomes migrate to either poles. The spindle fibers are reformed. Next is metaphase 2. The chromosomes align along the equatorial plate. On the contrary, the chromosomes in metaphase 1 were in homologous pairs. The next step is anaphase 2. Here, sister chromatids are pulled to the opposite poles. In telophase 2, the nuclear envelope redevelops and the spindle fibers disappear. In cytokinesis 2, the cytoplasm and the cell divides, producing 4 non-identical haploid daughter cells. Here you can see the cell division by meiosis. See the first step, starting with the diploid cell with its full complement of chromosomes with all the DNA copied duplicated to give thicker egg-shaped chromosomes. Then in second step, the chromosomes pair line up in the center of the cell. The third stage is the pair of chromosomes are pulled apart to form two nuclei in the cell. The last stage is the first cell division is completed. Then the two new cells then divide with each haploid cell having a single cell of chromosomes from this second cell division. So in this way here are the here the cell division takes place by the process known as meiosis. Now let us discuss about the significance of meiosis. Meiosis is responsible for the formation of sex cells or the gametes that are responsible for sexual reproduction. Meiosis also activates the genetic information for the development of sex cells and deactivates the sporophytic information. It maintains the constant number of chromosomes by having the same. This is important because the chromosome number doubles after fertilization. In this process, independent assortment of maternal and paternal chromosomes takes place. Independent assortment means the separation. The separation takes place independently. The independent assortment of maternal and paternal chromosomes takes place. Thus, the chromosomes and the traits controlled by them are reshuffled. The genetic mutation occurs due to irregularities in the cell division by meiosis. The mutations that are beneficial are carried on by natural selection. The crossing over produces a new combination of traits and variations. Now let us compare between the mitosis and meiosis. Now see the similarities. They they have the similar basic steps. They start with a single parental cell. Mitosis is a there are 4 stages in total plus interphase. Mitosis happens in the body cells or somatic cells. The purpose of mitosis is cellular proliferation. It produces two diploid daughter cells. The chromosome number remains the same. The genetic variation doesn't change or the variation do not take place by mitosis. Meiosis. It is there are 8 stages in total plus interphase. It happens in the germ cells, that is in sex cells, sperms and in the eggs or ova. The purpose of meiosis is sexual reproduction. It produces 4 haploid daughter cells. Chromosome number is half in each daughter cell. Here there are chances of genetic variation. So this was all about the types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. In next video, we will be discussing about the new chapter tissues. Thank you.